And we're live. Hey, what's good, Bavari? Hey, you ain't been here for a couple weeks, bro. Where you been? You legit ain't been here for a couple weeks. I remember. I ain't seen you in the chat. But it's fine, cause we back. So welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Gaming News Weekly Live. Legit, I'm kinda late this time. High key, I'm really kinda late. But it's fine though, cause we out here. But we got a big show today. Playing Xbox. I mean same. Same. I can't say I haven't been, but you know, I've been out here. But yeah, we got the Avion water here. So we ready to talk. We got a whole lot of Outriders DLC did come out, didn't it? I forgot about that. Is it good? Cause I haven't heard much. I didn't. I'm one of those people that didn't like the original. So I mean, I don't know if it was worth it or not. But I mean, if you played it, you enjoyed it. I mean, I might have to check it out. I don't know. But legit, yeah, I've been playing all kind of just. Yeah, it's great. Okay. Okay, I see. I might have to jump in. I might have to go buy it. Who knows? Cause I mean, I played Outriders in Game Pass. It wasn't a good game back then. But I mean, they could have fixed a lot. The DLC came. You said it's great. I might have to jump in and check it out. But yeah, there's been a whole lot of gaming news to talk about this week, and I'm kind of excited for it. Cause yeah, it's been a crazy week. It's been a full week of gaming. It's been crazy. I've been playing all kind of shit. Y'all been seeing it posted on my channel. I've been making all kind of videos recently. Just been uploading. I don't know why I've been uploading so much, but legit like I don't know. Content just start flowing. I just start just posting that shit online, and I mean I've been enjoying myself doing it. But yeah, I haven't heard much of the Outriders DLC since it launched. So when you brought that up, I completely forgot that that thing came out. Yeah, it's a whole lot of PlayStation news, bro. We gonna get into it because there's a lot to talk about. I mean, PlayStation has done a lot. Nintendo's been doing quite a bit. Xbox has been kind of quiet, mostly because like they had their showcase, they let their things go. Everybody know they're kind of fumbled this year. Everything got delayed, and there's nothing much else they can do about it. They could say like, "Hey, wait, we fucked up," and then they have to walk away with that shit. They show what they got to offer, and they had to leave it. I mean, people can say what they want to say about Xbox this year, but I mean, they still got plenty of content coming to Game Pass themselves. Xbox Studios themselves don't have anything really, but I mean, everybody have an off year. Xbox is having a badass fucking year, and it started from the beginning of the fucking year after Halo launched, and both of those games did so well back to back. Everything got delayed from fucking February. Yeah, everything got delayed from February to fucking next fucking year. Everything Xbox has slated got pushed the fuck back. And yeah, Halo Co-op. Sick. I want to talk about that because I've been fighting Halo Co-op. I didn't know we were able to talk about it until I saw what YouTuber was that. I saw him fucking live streaming him fighting co-op for Halo, and I'm like, wait, we not NDA'd for this one? We So I legit could have been live streaming fighting co-op too. We could have been playing co-op, having a good old fucking time. I've been playing that shit in secret like everybody else has. But then I seen some people live streaming and I'm like, wait, we could do this in the public, nigga? I didn't know, bro. I did not know. I could have been fighting in public too. I hate that I never know what's NDA and what's not. Some things are like all the Ubisoft shit, definitely NDA. They don't want you to say a damn word about any of it, and I understand the Halo shit, I don't know. Sometimes, like now with the co-op thing, they want people to show that hey, you could be playing co-op with your friends, you could be live streaming the whole fucking event, and I'm like, why didn't y'all like send me that in a letter or like in the email or something like, hey, you could share this. Like, no, I've been fighting this shit in secret. We've been doing some funny, crazy shit. I even found a squad to play fucking ranked with. We've been doing some amazing shit out there. But we about to get into gaming news. I mean, we might as well start off with the Nintendo news because they don't have much of it. But Nintendo's been popping off with some shit. Bayonetta's coming. They showed Bayonetta 3 out of nowhere. Why the fuck did they show this at the Nintendo Direct? Who the fuck knows, bro? Nintendo does what they want. when it comes to their content. They did that with Xenoblade. Xenoblade got their own fucking direct, so it wasn't at the Nintendo Direct. Then fucking Bayonetta got a fucking trailer dropped out of goddamn nowhere. The trailer was good. I enjoyed it. It was kind of cool. It looked different from like old Bayonetta stuff. Especially like Bayonetta 1 and 2, when you see those, and then you saw this trailer, you can definitely see that it wasn't as overly what do you call it? I mean, it didn't look bad. It just didn't look like the outrageous shit that Platinum usually does for Bayonetta. And then other news came out on why it didn't look like Bayonetta usually look, and it's because they have censorship options for Bayonetta in the game. And I'm like, wait, you could just censor Bayonetta in game. So like there's a slider in the game that you can censor and uncensor Bayonetta. This is like a rumor. I don't know if it's true because the game is not fucking out yet. But that's why the game looks so toned down from Bayonetta games. Is because they probably had the censor slider on to make the fucking trailer, so then people won't be like, oh look, they're over sexualizing women in gaming again or some shit like that. Who knows what the fuck people would have ran with on Twitter with Bayonetta? But I mean, the game still looked fun. It just didn't look like what I expected Bayonetta 3 to look like. And that's probably why, because that shit's censored to hell. It could be censored to hell. But I mean, I don't see Platinum as one of those people that just make a fucking censored game because they have to. So saying that it has an option to be censored or uncensored, I guess it's not censored or uncensored. I forget what the fuck they called it. But I mean, everybody's probably gonna play Bayonetta uncensored as hell. But in every trailer, you said it looks like a 360 game. I mean, I think Bayonetta always looked like a 360 game though. Like it's never looked graphically impressive. It's just the wow shit that they did in the game is what made Bayonetta Bayonetta. I was not looking for Bayonetta to be like a fucking Last of Us 2 fucking marvel of a masterpiece of graphically, inducing design. Nobody looks for that in Bayonetta. So I mean, I wasn't expecting it to look better than Bayonetta 2 did, which it kind of looks better than Bayonetta 2. The detail on their clothes and shit definitely was an improvement. But I mean, the game as a whole, it still looks like a Bayonetta game. It's not about to be out here running 4K 60 with ray tracing it. Nah, nobody was looking for that. So I'm not about to shut them down for something like that. It's not like how I be doing with fucking Square Enix, and every time they release a trailer, it look like a fucking potato drew on a fucking picture frame, and then they show fucking Final Fantasy, and that shit looks like a fucking a Blender 3D render of some random ass character. So I'm like, yeah, like I don't give Square Enix no slack when it comes to what the fuck they be putting out, especially for next gen only games. But then like Bayonetta coming to fucking Nintendo Switch, bro. I'm not expecting that shit look better than anything on the market. But it still looks fucking good. It looks like it's gonna be fun. But like all the crazy ass cuts that I was looking for in the trailer was not there, and it's probably because that shit's censored. Which is, I mean, is it better for them to have a censor in the game than to censor the whole fucking game for everybody? I think that's good. That was a good idea about Platinum, if it's true anyway. If the game's completely fucking censored, then I mean, RIP, censorship is taking over gaming. But I mean, if they had the option to censor half of the fucking game or all of the game with a fucking slider, bro, that's smart. Platinum did the right thing. Censor the fucking game for anybody that wanted censored, and then have an uncensored version for people that want it, bro. Like it. That's all we need. That's all we need. Appease the people that want games to be censored, and then give people what the fuck they want. I mean, if it went to PC, that shit would be uncensored instantly because niggas would just mod the fuck out of it. But that's Nintendo for you. Nintendo they gonna do their own thing. There's more uncensored content on Nintendo than it is on PlayStation. So like Bayonetta being one of their big ass IP and them censoring it just to, get over the hump of whatever the fuck is gonna happen on Twitter when it comes out. That I think is fine, bro. That was a smart business decision. Nintendo knows the fuck they're doing. They make so much fucking money over there. It doesn't even matter what the fuck they do. Bayonetta's still gonna sell a lot. And I'm actually looking forward to that game, bro. I'm actually looking forward to Bayonetta. And other Nintendo news, they bought a fucking studio. Did y'all see this? So they bought an animation studio. So they can start making like movies and shit for their IP. And I'm like, niggas was talking about the Smash universe for so long, bro. of how they wanted to make all these fucking movies and shit. Like Detective Pikachu had a movie, nigga Sonic has a movie, and I'm like, Nintendo's really going for that shit. What the fuck was it called again? Nintendo's new studio. I forget what it's called. It's called like Nintendo Pictures or something like that. And I'm like, Nintendo is really making a fucking anime studio. Well, it's an anime studio. It's an animation company that they're turning into their little like in-house studio to make content for I don't know what, bro, because I'm not used to Nintendo wanting to make content outside of just Nintendo games. So who the fuck knows what the fuck they're planning with this Nintendo Pictures thing? I'm looking forward to seeing what the fuck comes out of it because Nintendo Pictures is something crazy. Because you know, we all know Sony owns every big anime corporation. Well, the big streaming corporations for anime. So they own Crunchyroll, they own Funimation, and I think they own one more. So Sony owns like anime streaming services. They own them bitches, confirmed. And everything goes through Sony when it comes to anime, which is fine. I mean, I pirate anime still anyway. I wasn't too worried about it. But but yeah, we good. It was good, cool, breezy, bro. We talking about this Nintendo Pictures right now, which is wild. Because I wonder what the fuck comes out of Nintendo Pictures, bro. If they about to just start making fucking anime of random studios. You said Sony doesn't make good movies. I mean, Tom Holland Spider Man has definitely hit. Tom Holland has definitely hit. Morbin Tom, fucking Morb, bro. Fucking Morb. I still haven't seen the movie, bro. I've seen so many memes of fucking Morbius that I don't even need to see the fucking movie no more, bro. I'd rather just not. I think the memes just did better for me than actually seeing the movie. So if I see the movie, I think it'll just ruin all the memes for me. And I don't want that to happen. So I want the Morbid memes to keep going. So I don't want to go watch the movie. And I think that's why Sony is failing so hard with Morbius, bro. I really think that's why. Because the memes are so good. Nobody wants to see the movie to see if they real or not. Cause like I don't know if this nigga really said his Morbin Tom in this movie. I want to know for sure, but I'd rather not even find out. Cause if he doesn't say it, I'll waste my time watching the movie, bro. And then the meme's not gonna be fun no more. Cause I'm gonna know it's not real. So I'm gonna keep the Morbin Tom and I'm gonna keep all the Morbin Tom memes instead of watching the actual fucking movie. But I mean, yeah, Tom Holland Spider Man hit for Sony. Venom hits for Sony. So I mean, that's about it though. So if it's not Spider Man or Venom, Sony's not making no money and that's that's why they cling so hard to Spider Man. And Tom Hardy at Venom has been phenomenal. Hopefully, their third movie fucking slaps. But I mean, Sony is trying hard in other avenues, but that's why they work so hard for PlayStation to be on top because every other Sony faction is failing. So it's like you gotta push everything on the PlayStation. Everything has to be pushed on the PlayStation for success. Because if PlayStation fails, the whole Sony company is probably gonna go under, bro. And that's just from what we see in the whole company as a whole, bro. Because Sony Interactive Entertainment is piggybacking off PlayStation when PlayStation is a piece of Sony, bro. It's so crazy. Because Microsoft is complete opposite. If Xbox fails today and makes zero fucking dollars, Microsoft is still booming off Azura, off Windows, and like and they're making good money everywhere else. So people be like, "Oh, Xbox is failing." It doesn't matter because Microsoft is going to be fine if Xbox fails today. Sony, on the other hand, is going to drown if PlayStation falls off today, bro. Their whole company is going under. They're probably getting bought out by Tencent or somebody if PlayStation fails. So that's one thing we don't want is PlayStation to fucking go under because they need fucking PlayStation to be in the market for anything to actually be pushing. Sony needs to be number one with gaming, or they fumble their whole company's bag. And that's why they take so much money from PlayStation fans. They keep upping prices of shit. They keep making people pay for more shit. We about to get into the Sony news because Sony has plenty of fucking news going. Game Pass could carry it without a console. They fucking could. And they're Microsoft is already in the position for Game Pass to carry it without a console, bro. They won't get rid of the console because the console has been such a good avenue for them. You said Sony market cap before Activision Blizzard announced it was 150 billion. Now it's only 100. Yes, because niggas pulled out. The stock market, niggas on the stock market pulled the fuck out. Sony's stock right now is like at an all-time low. Like that shit, like I mean, all the stock has been getting hit hard, especially because of COVID and all the other shit. But Sony's stock has been tanking, bro. And they gotta pick that shit up. And Sony fanboys don't know that because all they see is what Sony's advertising to them on their fucking PlayStation 5. But like in the real world, Sony is struggling, bro. Like Sony as a corporation is fucking struggling. Not PlayStation. PlayStation is winning. Sony is struggling. But if Sony goes under, PlayStation is going with them. Because PlayStation is their most valuable fucking asset. And if they have to sell their most valuable asset to survive as a company, they're probably gonna fucking do it. Would they want to? Fuck no, because Sony makes that 100 billion off of PlayStation, nigga. They're not making it off fucking movies. We saw what happened with the last two movies that they dropped after fucking Spider-Man came out. Both flopped heavily. Nobody want that shit. They're still selling fucking Far From Home because they haven't made no money off other movies, bro. They just put it on the streaming service. I forget which one. I think it's probably HBO or some shit. But yeah, they're still trying to profit as much off of Tom Holland Spider-Man as they can because Morbius went trash and Uncharted went trash. So it's like, what the fuck else are you gonna do? Now they're making God of War TV shows, they're making Horizon TV shows. They're trying to profit off everything they can because only PlayStation content is making money for them. Which is kind of sad. Stupid question, but what company seems the most money hungry? Um What company seems the most money hungry? What do you mean, like in gaming or in like in general, just companies as a whole? Because like money hungry companies, I'm giving that shit to Apple every time, bro. Have you seen what Apple has done every year since they've gotten big? Apple is at the forefront of making fucking money. That's all they care about, bro. Their products are subpar, their marketing is top tier, and they keep up in the fucking price. Why? Because they know they already have the people in place to buy that shit. They are the most money hungry company in the whole fucking land. It's Apple for sure. See, Bavari got it. It's Apple. But I mean, if you're talking about in gaming, gaming in general, I mean, you could say Sony, but like Sony needs the fucking money. That's the thing. Microsoft don't need the money from Xbox as much as Sony needs the money from PlayStation. So Sony looking money hungry is what a normal like gaming company would look like if they were the sole reason for a company to live. Since Microsoft is winning on so many fronts and Xbox is just like at the tail end of Microsoft, Microsoft is not needing the money from Xbox, so they're not about to push Xbox to go sell 100 million consoles, go sell $70 games, go do all this crazy shit because they don't need the fucking money from Xbox. If Xbox can keep themselves from drowning, which that's what Phil said Game Pass is doing for Xbox, they're steady, bro. They're functioning and they're not fucking sinking with it. People saying, "Oh, Game Pass is at a loss," but Phil already said that that shit's sustainable. That means they're making enough money to support Game Pass by itself. Game Pass is making enough money to support the Xbox platform, and that's all Microsoft fucking needs from them. And they're just gonna keep doing that. As long as Game Pass stays sustainable, Microsoft is never gonna fucking cut Xbox because they're not losing anything. They not be gaining as much as Sony's gaining from PlayStation, but they're still gaining something, bro. And then the more Xbox broadens through the cloud, bro, through phones, through PC, and through Xbox, this Xbox right now, Series X and S, has been selling twice as much as the Xbox One. In this 2 years, it has been a fucking console. Xbox One has been outsold by Xbox Series X, all fucking ready, bro. So Microsoft is winning. They're winning and nobody even noticed it. Why? Because Sony's still doing so good. We're about to get into some of this Sony news, bro. Some of the first Sony news is, yeah, Sony got a new rewards program. The PlayStation Stars thing. PlayStation, is it called? Yeah, it's called PlayStation Stars, isn't it? If the Activision goes through, Microsoft could kill Sony. I mean, but yeah, but that's not one thing Microsoft wants to do is kill Sony. Because if you kill Sony, bro, you kill your only other source of growth in gaming. because Tencent is doing a little bit in gaming. They're buying a lot of shit, but they're not really pushing real hard because their infrastructure is not that good. Sony's the only platform out here that is pushing gaming forward, and Microsoft need that because you don't want to kill them. They don't want to destroy Sony. Do they want to beat Sony? At least a little bit. Because Sony on their projection sheet, they project that they're going to take at least 70% of the market share of console. They project that they're going to take 70% of the console market for themselves. Microsoft's looking like, what? Nigga, you really that confident in yourself that you predict that you could take at least 70% of the marketplace for yourself in console market and leave the other 30 to fucking Nintendo? Xbox get nothing? Fuck that, bro. So with the Activision deal, they can knock that fucking Sony 70% down to 40%. Microsoft could take 20%, give the other fucking give the other fucking like 40 to Nintendo, because Nintendo's definitely gonna fucking sell. Yeah, like they're definitely gonna take some of the console market back. They're not about to let PlayStation have all of it because PlayStation can have it all. They're gonna work hard to at least take something from Sony. Even though Sony's still fucking winning, they're gonna take something. They're not about to just let them have anything, bro. Hold on, these comments coming in kind of quick. If Sony dropped Asia day and date and their services would cause a problem, I feel that both of them are waiting to push hard. I mean, yeah, dog, I can see that. But I mean, Sony's stubborn when it comes to money, because like we were saying before, Sony needs the money. They need as much money as they can get from PlayStation, bro. Sony needs as much money as PlayStation can make them, and this is what's making them the most money. $70 games is making them. Fucking PlayStation Plus is making them plenty of money, and then PC releases after, the fact is making them plenty of money. Microsoft is competing with different league. Yeah, Microsoft is competing with the future of gaming, which is Amazon. Cause you seen Amazon Prime freaking they sales and shit they was having. They was just giving away people IPs for free, bro. They was discounting Xboxes. How the fuck does Amazon have the power to discount an Xbox when niggas are struggling to buy these bitches everywhere? Amazon still discounted them bitches on Prime Day. Still discounted them hoes on Prime Day because they could. They gave out fucking IPs for free. They was giving out Mass Effect for free. They was giving out fucking what the fuck else, bro? They was giving out Ubisoft games for free. Bro, Amazon was doing what the fuck they wanted with gaming on Prime Day. And who the fucking stopped them? Amazon makes how much fucking money, bro? A quarter. They're competing with a different animal Microsoft is, bro. Because they know if Amazon gets into gaming like Microsoft did, even now, which they did, Amazon has plenty of money to throw around. They can lose how many billions a year to get their gaming shit good enough to compete. They can do that shit. Google can too, but Google gave up because they like, yeah, fuck this gaming shit. They dropped out. I mean, they still got Stadia, but they're not pushing it as hard as they used to. But Microsoft can see the future of gaming, bro. And they like, yeah, we got to compete with them niggas. Sony right now is still stuck in the past when it comes to gaming. They want to sell consoles. They want to sell media. That's fine. Yeah, like them niggas can definitely waste a lot of fucking money trying to compete in gaming. And Microsoft knows that. Sony's already doing their thing in gaming, bro. Tencent is trying. But come on now, bro. If Amazon and Google wanted to compete in gaming, they would just go buy everything the fuck they want and then force themselves to compete. It would be that easy. Money solves everything, especially in the corporate fucking world. Microsoft fucking knows that. They've been a big corporation a long time. Why do you think they bought Bungie before Apple could? What the fuck you think would have happened if Bungie got picked up by Apple back then? Halo would be a fucking iPhone game right now, bro. Halo would be a fucking iOS app right now. It's crazy. That's why Microsoft bought fucking Bungie. They didn't want Bungie because Bungie was an amazing company. They bought Bungie because they knew what the fuck Bungie was capable of. They like, fuck, we need to buy this fucking thing right now, because if they walk away to fucking Apple, Microsoft was gonna be cooked. Google can definitely lock down streaming, bro. They have one of the biggest cloud infrastructures in the fucking world. They have one of the biggest ad revenue streams in the fucking world too. The biggest advertisement agency. But yeah, like Google could easily walk into gaming and flourish, bro. They have to put enough time and money into this shit. And Sony got the brand recognition, yeah, because Sony and Nintendo are some of the biggest brands out there. But like Google or Amazon could easily go buy fucking Sega and make another Sega console, bro. Sega has brand recognition. Niggas want another Sega console. Sega won't give them one because Sega doesn't have enough money for themselves. But if they got Amazon to back them, if Amazon just drop a Sega Genesis 3 or some shit, and that shit blows the fuck up, come on now, bro. Who's gonna stand in their way? Yeah, iPhone owners, they just know what fucking Apple advertised to them. That this is better than your last phone, so pick it up. They don't know why it's better. They don't know why it's better. They don't even care why it's better. They just know that, hey, that's the latest phone. It comes out every year. I'm snatching that bitch. And they're going up, bro. Niggas paying $2,000 for a phone nowadays, but that's crazy. That's crazy. I spent 200 on mine. I still think that's too expensive. That's kind of wild. See, I'm kind of cheap when it comes to some things, bro, because I'm not spending that fucking money, bro. It's not worth it for me. I would just wait. Nigga, come on now. I'm not stupid. But yeah, that's kind of how these whole market things are going. And I mean, Microsoft's competing on a different level. And people not gonna notice that until gaming gets that far, and then they notice like, oh shit, Microsoft up ahead. That's why the FTC and stuff are looking at Microsoft so hard. Like, wait, what are y'all planning over there? It's not that they don't want the Activision Blizzard deal to go through. It's just they don't know what it's gonna be like 5 years from now when the Activision Blizzard deal has been done for 5 years. What the fuck is Microsoft gonna be capable of then? That's why all these government agencies are looking at Microsoft like, y'all planning something, bro. We don't know what it is, so there's no reason to stop them. But if it causes a ripple effect 10 years in the future where Microsoft becomes the dominant force of gaming, they're going to be like, fuck, we could have stopped this shit 10 years ago. Why didn't we? Because it didn't look like they were capable of anything at the time. And that's why Phil has been promoted to fucking the head of Microsoft Gaming. He's not the head of Xbox no more, bro. People forget Phil's new title is a part of Microsoft now, not Xbox as a brand, and that said a whole fucking lot when they announced that shit, bro. The head of Microsoft Gaming says a fucking lot about what Microsoft is doing, and nobody noticed it because they still look at him as the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer. No, that shit's dead, bro. Microsoft Gaming is coming for niggas, and people don't understand. Yeah, don't forget about the metaverse. Oh my god, bro. Fucking Facebook, Meta platform, and the goddamn metaverse, bro. See, with crypto being in so much flux right now, it only seems like crypto's crashing right now because they're gonna make a unified one. They're gonna make a unified crypto that boosts the metaverse. I think that's what's coming on with that. Because Bitcoin and everything, they're still fluctuating up and down every day. They're still doing their thing like ephemeral and shit like that, but everybody has a different fucking cryptocurrency. But once enough of them fucking crumble into dust and nobody fucks with them no more, there's gonna be one cryptocurrency left standing, and that is gonna boost the metaverse, bro. The metaverse is gonna be ran off that one crypto, and everybody's gonna have to fuck with it. It's gonna become the next like gold standard in the real world, bro. It's gonna be the next gold standard in the real world money. Phil Spencer, CEO of gaming industry, yeah, of the whole gaming industry. I don't know, bro, because I mean, there's still gonna be companies trying to fight back. Nintendo's definitely not going to give up anything. But yeah, like the metaverse is just gonna get it's gonna get dictated by what lasts the longest in the crypto space, and then metaverse is gonna blow the fuck up because everybody's gonna buy that crypto. The metaverse is gonna get ran off that crypto, and then there's gonna be a whole virtual world identical to the real one, and people gonna rather live in a virtual world than the real one. That is exactly how metaverse is gonna go. That's why Samsung built the fucking stadium in there. There's like legit like designer stores in the metaverse right now, bro. Why the fuck is it a Louis Vuitton in the metaverse? Who the fuck is buying metaverse Louis Vuitton, bro? There's people out there ready to buy metaverse Louis Vuitton, and Louis and them is ready. Like, come on now. You said PlayStation Extra makes a good argument for gaming. I mean, yeah, it definitely does. Like PlayStation, the new PlayStation Plus isn't a bad service. I mean, when people pair it up against Game Pass, it's gonna look bad every time, except for pricing anyway. Cause Sony's not trying to make like a big push for it to be like the biggest thing in gaming. They wanted to just make them some fucking money, bro. So if people buy their games for $70, bro, and people wait to buy them for cheaper, that's fine. The $70 price people, they're gonna make that money, and then people that buy the subscription service to play that fucking game, they're gonna make that money again, and then the discounted price people, they're gonna make that money again, and then the fucking PC drop, they're gonna make that fucking money again. So Sony sees I can make a lot of money in the different places. They're not giving people the options. That's the only thing that everybody on Xbox looks at PlayStation like, what the fuck? They forcing y'all to buy games and then they just gonna drop in their subscription later? Or they just gonna force y'all to wait for it to come to the subscription to buy it? I mean, Sony just not giving the option to people to buy it or play it the way they want to, which is fine. That's what Sony's doing. Microsoft, on the other hand, they like, hey, if you want to buy the game, buy it. You want to wait for it to drop in Game Pass? Wait for it. You want to play it on PC? We got you, bro. You want to stream it through the cloud on your TV or your phone? We got you there too. And that's why people are flocking to the Xbox. Because, like, they don't have to wait. They don't even have to spend the fucking money. They can just wait for it to be $1, jump in that bitch for $1, play Starfield for $1 a whole month, and then drop out of that bitch. They don't lose a damn cent, bro. Microsoft still get the dollar. They're going to get plenty of dollars from niggas. But it still gets Starfield the broadened horizon that they want. They want more people playing the game than ever. And that is what's going to get people. That is exactly what's going to get people. Just the broad spectrum of what Xbox offers is what's going to get people. Yo, could you imagine xCloud on Sony TVs? Bro. See, Sony makes phones and TVs still. I mean, they're not the best because, you know, TV manufacturers are really pushing that shit and Sony's kind of lagging behind. But I mean, if Sony TVs supported Game Pass, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing because Sony would still make some money. People will buy a Sony TV because it has a Game Pass app just like Samsung does. Because if Samsung's the only TV with a Game Pass app, niggas are walking in. They're like, so I could buy this $1,500 TV right here, and it comes with Game Pass in it, so they don't have to buy a console, and it's just a subscription service, $10 a month. Families are gonna fucking do it, bro. So if Sony can get that type of competitive market in with their TVs, it could work for them. I mean, they won't do it with their own PlayStation because they want to make as much money as they can, as fast as they can. But Microsoft don't care about that, bro. They care about the longevity of the platform. They don't care about the quick money now. They can make plenty of quick money right now, bro. They're making plenty of quick fucking money. It's just how long can they make money off of niggas? Because they can see that if 10 million people bought this fucking game, 10 million people bought Ghost of Tsushima. We were talking about this in one of my videos. How many more people are going to buy that fucking game? I don't think more than fucking one. Like, if 10 million people bought the game, bro, the game's done. Nobody fucking cares about Ghost of Tsushima 1 no more. But what if 10 million people was playing that shit in a subscription service, bro? They would be paying for that shit every month to be playing Ghost of Tsushima on and off. And that shit would fucking work. They would make so much more money in the long run off Ghost than them just selling it to 10 million people. And then everybody else walking the fuck away from it. Also, the xCloud on Sony TVs would be a flex 100%. I mean, a flex for who, though? Like, who would be flexing at that point? I mean, Microsoft could say they flexing because they own a Sony TV. But people got to remember that Microsoft and Sony has been working together since the Xbox One generation. Like, Sony platform right now is running alongside Xbox's platform right now on Azure servers, bro. PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus Remastered is running on Azure, just like Game Pass is. They're one and the fucking same, bro. They're in the same fucking building across from each other in a goddamn hallway, bro. Like, Microsoft is not competing with Sony. PlayStation is competing with Xbox, bro. People gotta keep that, keep that differentiated. Because the two big corps, they're doing their fucking thing, bro. If Sony got a good deal on Azure with Microsoft for PlayStation to flourish, they're gonna fucking take it. And they did. PlayStation Plus is running on Azure and is booming right now. People are loving that shit. People got PlayStation Extra, PlayStation Premium. That shit is running on Azure, just like Game Pass is running on Azure. And they're going to keep working together to make that shit even better, bro. Because why? Google has a better cloud network than them. And if Google Cloud Network gets any stronger, bro, they're going to fucking lose out. So why don't the two biggest gaming franchises in gaming right now work together to improve their platform? They're going to. Sony's going to help Microsoft improve the fucking cloud platform. And Xbox and PlayStation are gonna keep fucking battling over fucking console market, and that's gonna keep that money rolling in. It's gonna keep Google ass from getting any smarter and was like, hey, let's go get on somebody else's gaming platform and make that shit. Yeah, they fucking roommates out here, bro. They're bunkmates. Nigga, they making all this money together and all the fanboys are going to war with each other. Killing each other on the fucking Twitter battlefield, bro. For what? Both of these niggas making money off the same one of us, bro. It's so dumb how people out here fanboy so hard and they don't even know the behind the scenes. They don't even understand how business works, but they know that I bought a PlayStation, you bought an Xbox, so we can't be friends. Google on any of these games. If Google got Call of Duty, all Madden 2K, it would be a problem. Cause I mean, yeah, Google has so much good tech. I don't know if they have the people in place to utilize it though. That's another thing. Like, I don't think Google executives care enough about building up gaming. Like the Stadia failed, yeah, but they instantly gave the fuck up. If they had somebody like Phil that came the fuck in when it was failing and just like, all right, we gonna revamp, turn this whole fucking ship around, Google would be a fucking menace right now. But their executives saw the loss and they're like, all right, sever the limb while it's still at least usable. Just cut a little piece of it off, amputate that shit, and let's keep fucking moving. And that's exactly what Google did. If they get smart and they go back, yeah, Amazon is investing heavily in gaming, bro. They got like, what is it called, like Lumu or some shit. They fucking like cloud streaming gaming thing. They give out like free games a month, just like fucking like Xbox and PlayStation does. Amazon is really trying to come in, but Amazon has to compete with Steam. Yeah, it's called Luna. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. What the fuck did I call it? But yeah, like Amazon has to compete with Steam though, and I think that's where the yeah that's where the thing comes in. It's a subscription service, okay? So it was competing with more of Stadia than it was Steam. But yeah, they have a little platform you like buy games and shit on there. But like Steam is so dominant that like it's kind of hard to like go into the PC and think you're gonna fucking win, bro. They have some strong IPs. What IPs do they got? I know they got like Lost World because that's an MMO, but like what else does Amazon own that they're like that's the only thing that Amazon them don't have is like big IP like exclusive content because I think Lost World is on Steam too, isn't it? So like you don't even got to play it on Amazon to even get it. Yeah, you're not beating Steam on PC, bro. Steam is fucking solidified themselves as a pillar of gaming that is not gonna change. No matter how much they can do fucking wrong, bro. Nobody touches Steam on PC. Not even Xbox. And Xbox is a part of Microsoft, bro. It's a subscription service just like Netflix. You can't buy games on Luna. Oh, I thought they did sell games though. I thought you could buy games on Amazon. I thought they had like a launcher. I could have swore they did. Also at different levels. Okay. The fucking Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is popping, bro. People forgot because the Steam Deck launched. Everybody loved that shit and everybody went quiet. But see, the Steam Deck is still in its infancy. So Steam Deck doesn't have a lot of games compatible with Steam. And people haven't cracked the fucking code of Steam Deck to like modify it to the greatest potential that people wanted to. So people's trying to wait for people to crack it enough to get the Game Pass app on there and to get all this crazy other shit that they can like dual boot on there and shit. People still working on the technicality of the Steam Deck, and Steam themselves are still porting games to the Steam Deck. So once all of that is done, Steam Deck is in like early access right now. That's why I haven't picked one up. It's legit in like early access right now. Once it's done though, I might just fuck around and buy a Steam Deck and play some fucking games on there because I enjoy playing Steam games sometimes. But Steam Deck is so new, especially for like people that own a PC that want to play games on the go, that it's right now is just too new. Yeah, I let my order go. I mean, yeah, like it's definitely a new ass thing. Like people that jump in it right now are the real tech people that want to figure that shit out for themselves. But I mean, I'm gonna wait until some random ass YouTuber like Linus Tech or some crack the fucking Steam Deck wide open, bro, and they tell you how to do every fucking thing in like one YouTube video. I'm gonna just go buy a Steam Deck real quick, and I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna dual boot that bitch, whatever fucking OS I fucking need. I'm gonna get my Xbox on that bitch. I'm gonna get a fucking Nintendo thing on that bitch. I'm just dual boot every fucking thing on the fucking Steam Deck, and I'm gonna have a walking powerhouse of a gaming console in your goddamn hands all the time. That shit's gonna be fun. But like until that happens, I'm gonna just wait on it. Cause I mean, I have a powerful PC right here. I rarely use it for gaming for the most part. I use it for streaming, for content creating, sometimes for gaming when I play games that I can't play on my Xbox. But yeah, the Steam Deck is actually really fucking good. I've been impressed with what I've seen with it. The Switch Lite instead, and I got like 20 something hours in Pokemon Shield. I swear Nintendo was like crap, bro. see, see, I don't play the Switch as much as I. There's so many times where I be seeing Switch games, bro, and I'd be like, I'm about to go fucking buy that shit, but then I don't. I have to resist because I know if I start playing the fucking Switch and I know I can take the fucking Switch with me, that is gonna keep me preoccupied in places I don't need to be. Like I need to be focused, and I know if I can take gaming with me, like fucking Steam. No, I can't do it. That's why I resist playing the Switch. But I'd be wanting to play the fuck out of it so much. It's in there right now. I could definitely go jump in, but I have to stop because I have to be able to separate myself from the games as much as possible, or I'll be just devoured, bro. Because I wanna go get Xenoblade Chronicles 3 when it drops and play the fuck out of that. But I know I don't need to do that because I need to focus. I got shit to do. And I don't want to have a fucking Nintendo Switch in my bag all the time, bro. And any time at any point, I could just stop and just start fucking playing the Switch, lose like 3 hours of my day real quick. I'm like, damn, where the fuck am I? Oh yeah, I was waiting on this shit to be done. Yeah, I swear, like, bro, you can take gaming where you shouldn't be able to take it, bro. Like, legit. What if I be chilling, bro? I be playing the Switch. I be like, damn, it's like 11:30. Let me go to bed, bro. I gotta go to the gym in the morning, nigga. I lay in the bed, bro, and start playing the fucking Switch. Now it's 3 a.m. I gotta get up for the gym in 2 hours. Come on now, bro. I can't let myself get through that. I know I would do it. I know for a fact I would. Like niggas had PSPs and shit. I had a Game Boy Advance growing up. I know what the fuck I did. That portable shit was crazy. I had the Game Boy Advance hot hidden in my desk at school, bro. I'm talking about teacher would be up there teaching, nigga. I'm playing Pokemon fucking Emerald. I didn't care about shit. That Game Boy Advance had me hooked, bro. And it's like I can't go through that again. I know I would. And the Switch is just so capable. Nintendo, they know things. They fucking know things over there. But oh yeah, let's get back to the gaming news, bro. We completely got off track. Hold on, bro. We gotta get in this. Cause the Sony New Rewards program. I wanted to talk about that because like the details came out. Everybody's like, oh, it's gonna be like Microsoft Rewards. And I mean that's a good thing, especially for PlayStation people that buy things on PlayStation that want to use a subscription service, the loyalty program thing. That's fine. But when I seen the details of it, I'm like, okay, it sounds bare bones as hell. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be any fun. It's just gonna be like, yeah, you spend money, you get points. The Microsoft thing is kind of different because you could just use Game Pass and get all the fucking points you need to make money off Xbox. I don't know if Sony's gonna have that, especially at launch of the whole rewards program. And then they have like collectible things, like virtual collectible things. And I'm like, what the fuck are the virtual collectibles that you can get from a reward service, bro? It doesn't make sense. So what they're saying is you do this reward program, you can earn like random ass things. They didn't say what the things were. They just said they're gonna be rare and they're gonna be collectible. And I'm like, all right, how the fuck do you get them? And they don't even tell you how to fucking unlock them bitches. And I'm like, Sony, so what the fuck are you doing, bro? You want people to spend more money on your platform to earn some shit you're not gonna tell them about, or you're not gonna tell them how the fuck to earn them in the first place. You just want people to join this shit and spend money, and hopefully you get some random ass digital item. And it's like that doesn't sound any fucking better. It doesn't sound any. It sounds like a badass idea, but I mean, it's just a reward program. You don't have to get in. You don't have to use it. It's just like when people say like, oh, they're making a Xbox reward competitor. Have you seen Xbox rewards? Have you seen that shit? Like that, it's just flawless, bro. I legit earn like at least like what is it? I earn a couple thousand points a month or some shit. Like 10, 20,000 points a month. And I don't buy a lot of shit, bro. It's just when you play a lot of games on Game Pass, you earn a lot of fucking points. Cause I use Bing, niggas be like, oh, Bing is so trash. I use Bing because Bing is on my phone, bro. I use it on the computer when I quick search some shit. You earn a lot of fucking points just by looking shit up on Bing. That's fine, bro. And then me and my girlfriend do like the quizzes and shit when they be having like quizzes and shit on Bing. That shit just kind of fun, bro. Just to pass time. And I do that shit, and you earn a lot of fucking points that way, and then they just give you free money for the Microsoft Store. I go buy a game. It'd be a game on sale. They'd be like, oh, it's $20. Like, yeah, I'll go buy that shit real quick. And then they're like, oh, you got $50 in your Microsoft account. When did I get that? Oh, yeah, Microsoft Reward Points. I forget. And then you just buy the fucking game outright. I don't know if PlayStation is going to have that kind of usability. They're trying to say they are, but they keeping everything a secret. And I'm like, that's not how you get people to be loyal to your company, bro. That's not how you do that. You be transparent with that shit. Tell them what the fuck they can get from it. I literally got $10 Walmart gift card and Target gift card. Yeah, like you get so much shit from the Xbox reward program. It's like, why the fuck not, bro? Like it's just too easy to earn that shit too. And you don't even have to spend like they legit had you like, hey, if you pre-order this game, you can get like 8,000 points or some shit. I mean, like, do I want that game if I was gonna pre-order it in the first place? Then you just get a free fucking month of like a free $10 a month or some shit from pre-ordering a game that you already were gonna buy. And it's like, all right, bro, that's a win-win for me. It's not like it wasn't. I don't know what Microsoft gets out of it, but I mean, it keeps me in the fucking community. It keeps me in the loop, and it keeps me wanting to buy content on the platform. And I mean, it fucking works, but I don't know about the Sony Rewards program, bro. It seems kind of sus. Every time they say something about it with no details on it, I'm like, then what the fuck is the program for? Who is this program for, bro? Is it for the people that just buy shit on the Sony platform? Or is it people that interacts with the Sony platform? But then I gotta think back. What the fuck can you do on PlayStation besides game? And there's nothing, bro. There's nothing. Like, you can play games on there. Yeah, it's a gaming console. That's the first thing you're supposed to be able to do. But there's nothing else on the Sony platform that is like a big like medium except for gaming, bro. All right, dog, bro. Thanks for coming through. It's been cool, bro. It's been cool. We're about to get into this other gaming news though, cause we got some more shit to talk about. Cause Sony's been going off. So legit, Haven Studios and Bungie are now a part of Sony Interactive Entertainment. They are part of PlayStation, and that's good because if those deals are closing, that means Microsoft's deal gotta be fucking closing, bro. Because there wasn't a single rumor around that Sony's fucking deals are getting thrown out. I mean, Microsoft is still going through a whole lot of FTC shit with Activision Blizzard. Maybe because it's an extra big ass deal. I kind of understand that. But Sony's 2 deals are done. Haven, who hasn't made a single fucking game, is a part of Sony Interactive Entertainment. And Bungie, the big dogs. And it's crazy. Hold on. I need to show y'all this. Because the dumbest fucking article I ever seen, bro, came out yesterday. And I'm talking about, it's sad. It was so sad when I seen this shit. I'm like, who the fuck would make an article like this? Who the fuck was it, bro? It was one of those PlayStation, it was one of them PlayStation people. It was DualShockers, bro. And I mean, I'd be so annoyed when I see, like, headlines and shit like this. But fucking DualShockers, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? What is this? They say, the Sony or Bungie own rights to Halo. Really, nigga? No. When was that ever a good idea to write? And they wrote this shit the other day. Right after the fucking, the deal went through. And it's like, why the fuck do you even put this on the market, bro? Everybody know Bungie ain't owned Halo since, like, they never owned Halo in the first place, bro. Microsoft has always owned Halo. They haven't made Halo since, like, 2008 or some shit. But DualShockers, they bring their own dumbasses out here and they write a shit ass article like that. And I'm like, really, bro? Y'all really just went out there and did that shit. Wrote that extra stupid ass article just for people to click on it and be like, do they really don't? No, nigga, they don't. Why the fuck even make the article DualShockers, bro? You're a PlayStation thing. You already know. Everybody on PlayStation knows they're not getting fucking Halo from Bungie. They're getting Destiny. I mean, Destiny's alright. I mean, it's not Halo, but I mean, it's alright. Activision and Bungie did their thing. And they made fucking Halo. But yeah, the Bungie deal is done. We still don't know what the fuck comes about that. They still haven't announced anything. Bungie hasn't done anything since Destiny 2's last DLC came out. That shit's still multi-platform for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, but right, bro, it's so dumb. I don't understand what the fuck they thought they were doing by writing that article. And it's like, y'all gotta be the most childish people in fucking gaming media to write some shit like that. Like, oh, can Sony own Halo now that they own Bungie? No, nigga. Shut the fuck up about that Halo Bungie shit. They've been gone for fucking years, bro. I don't understand why people still hold on to Bungie made Halo. Bungie ain't made Halo in so long, bro. 343 made good Halo games too. People keep forgetting. 343 made some good Halo games. Halo Reach was made by 343 because Bungie left halfway through the fucking game. People forget that. Halo 4 was made by 343. And Halo 4 was amazing, bro. Does King Thrash write for them? I don't, bro. I ain't heard from my boy King Thrash in a long time since he came to one of my streams back in the day, and I had to shit on him live. I ain't heard from King Thrash in a long time. I need to go check in on bro. Hopefully he's doing well. You know, he's a PlayStation fanboy through and through. He talk his shit. He have a good old time. And I mean, hey, to each his own with what he does with his content. He's blowing up for it. And I gotta congratulate bro. He's doing pretty well. But yeah, there'd be some dumb shit like that he'd probably write for them. On for real. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, why the fuck people write that shit? Who knows, bro? And Sony's not gonna get the same level of Bungie that Microsoft got out of Bungie. But Bungie's still gonna do good with what they have. They have a whole fucking community of of Destiny players. They're not gonna go anywhere because Sony bought them. Destiny's still gonna be doing well. Whatever fucking Bungie does next, hopefully does fucking well. Because if it doesn't hit, people are gonna let them fucking know. And then what people gonna be saying about Bungie? Like, oh, they're trash. Like, Bungie's been in their own way ever since they left Microsoft, bro. And the reason they didn't go back is because they didn't want to get owned by Microsoft again. Which is wild. But I mean, it was smart by them to go to Sony. Because Sony they got a bigger brand recognition. They could probably just get a couple million people playing their games just off them being a PlayStation platform now. A PlayStation studio. So I mean, it's gonna work for them. Oh yeah, onto the next news. We gotta talk about Skate, bro. We gotta talk about Skate. So if y'all seen the Skate video that came out, they talked about Skate. They dropped some details on it. They dropped that they're gonna have some alpha tests going out. People can join in. People can play the fucking game. And everything they said about Skate had me like, yikes, bro. Had me like, yikes. We just gonna start off with Skate is live service now. It's live service now. I don't know why they went for that. I mean, I can say the same thing about Halo. Could have said the same thing about a lot of fucking games. Ubisoft fucking games. Why they keep going live service. I know people want the money out of it. Halo, Microsoft wanted to try something different with Halo. And, I mean, it worked out kind of. It's not doing the best for them as like a normal Halo would. But, I mean, it kind of worked out. The Tony Hawk Killer. I mean, yeah, Skate is still going to be a good game. They seem like they're real passionate about making Skate again. But it not being Skate 4 and being a live service Skate game definitely got some Skate fans like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Live service Skate, bro, not Skate 4. And I understand it completely because I love the fuck out of Skate. Skate 2 and 3 were fucking monumental, bro. Beating those games, creating your whole little like faction of skateboarders and taking over the city, that shit was amazing. But they're saying like playtests and people loving the fucking playtest, they're having a good old time. All this live service shit they talked. Then they talked about microtransactions and I'm like, oh shit. There we go. Of course they're gonna have microtransactions. This is a live service game. They gotta make money somehow. It's gonna be free to play. A live service free to play game. Okay, so I mean that kind of makes it better. At least it's not Skull and Bones, a $70 live service game full of microtransactions, because that shit's gonna take at launch. Definitely gonna fucking tank at launch. It is crossplay, which I'm like, that's gonna be good because PC niggas, PlayStation niggas, Xbox niggas, they're gonna all want to play together. But when they said it was cross gen, that took me back, bro. That took me back because I'm like, hold on. There's no fucking way that Skate is coming out. It's free to play. It's live service, full of microtransactions. Three things niggas didn't want from Skate, and then it's gonna be cross fucking gen. And it's like, how the fuck Skate is coming out in like 3 years, bro? Maybe 3 years. At the minimum. There's no fucking way you should still be making a cross-gen game 3 years from now. I mean, Sony is, because the PlayStation 4 got so many people on that platform. They don't want to lose all that money. Sony needs the money. We talked about this in the beginning of the stream. Sony want to make as much money as they can. They still use the PlayStation 4. Xbox has dropped Xbox One this year, bro. They dropped Xbox One this year. I know a lot of big companies won't, but Microsoft has, bro. Starfield and Redfall are going to Xbox Series X and S and PC, not Xbox fucking One. Xbox first party has dropped Xbox One already, bro. So I mean, why the fuck is everybody else still using that as a platform when they shouldn't be? I don't know why Skate would do that. I mean, they want to broaden their horizon. They said something about having a mobile version too. And I'm like, Skate on fucking mobile, bro? It sounds like they're going to fuck the whole game up, bro. I mean, I'm still looking forward to Skate. I don't want to doom and gloom it this early in. I'm still trying to get into the alpha test because that shit's going to be fire, bro. I just want to play the game. Because if it feels like Skate, if it plays like Skate, then it's still going to be Skate. But is it going to be as impactful to the community as Skate 3 was? Is it going to be as addictive to the Skate community as Skate 2 was? It's a story of the MMO Skate going to be good enough to keep people playing the game? And those are the things that I don't know. Because they could have easily made a Skate 4. It could have been like a 10-hour game with a whole lot of mini games and free roaming shit in it and made a fucking profit. They would have won. But a live service Skate game, like 343, they didn't know how to make content past like a release. They wasn't ready to have to make that much fucking content that fast. And people were shitting on 343 for that. It's not that Halo's bad. It's just a Halo experience that wasn't tailored to the game itself has 343 cooked. And fans are like, this is not a live service game because y'all don't have enough content. If people bought the game and just bought the content in the game and played that, it would have been fine, bro. But 343 is getting cooked because now people be looking for content every fucking 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every month. They looking for the new content. Why? Because Fortnite has been doing it. Call of Duty has been doing it. Apex has been doing it. Every live service game on the market before Halo came out has been hitting every fucking month or two with new content. And they're like, Halo, where the fuck your new content at? And they like, wait, we just dropped content 3 months ago. Nigga, that's not enough. That is what 343 is going through right now. It's not that Halo's a bad game. It's just niggas like, bro, you're not a live service game because you can't fucking create content. 343 has never been able to create content that fast, bro. And now they're forced to because they have a live service game. And it's like they're getting shit on for it. It's not that the content is bad. It's just they can't make enough of it. Niggas play that shit for like 2 weeks. They looking for the next big thing. Because that's what live service game has done to the gamer. They made people look for the next big thing, bro. They can play this content for 2 weeks. Where's the next content? Where is it at? We want that shit right now. And yeah, it's cooked. And yeah, EA with a live service game again. I mean, with what EA's done with Apex, people applaud that because Apex is making a lot of fucking money and EA haven't destroyed the fucking game. They let Respawn do their thing. So we're hoping EA lets the Skate team do their thing. Make a good ass fucking game and they don't get it shit on because EA wants to fuck it up. Everybody's hoping that EA doesn't fuck it up. But we know the microtransactions are going to be kind of wild. Especially because Skate is going to be one of those games with a lot of brand recognition in it. So there's going to be a lot of Thrasher. There's going to be a lot of like skateboarding companies, like different fucking skateboard arts and shit like that. Yeah, Apex is winning because EA lets Respawn do they fucking thing. So if EA lets the new skate team, I forget what the fuck they're called, do their thing and not fuck up skate, even though it's a live service game, it's still going to be successful like Apex is. And we're just hoping that they actually do that and don't fuck it up like they could do with any other fucking franchise that EA fucking owns. So yeah, we're all just hoping EA steps the fuck back and let the team do their work and make a good fucking game. But they open and playtest this fucking early in development says that I think EA is definitely at least trying to step back and let them do their thing so then they get people's feedback, the community in the game. They can have people play it. Hopefully one day EA gets back to being those guys. I mean, EA used to be those fucking guys, bro. EA used to be the best thing in gaming, and then they just lost it when they CEOs start making fucking money off micros, bro. Once they start making that money off microtransactions, bro, it changed EA for the worse because they knew they had the money to make so much shit, bro. But instead, they used that fucking money to make less content and more money, bro. I don't understand how the fuck they did it, but they did. They changed the whole fucking gaming industry into just like this devourer of pockets, bro. That's what they do. They eat pockets for lunch, dinner, and breakfast, bro. Every day. They're just swallowing wallets, bro. And it's like, can y'all stop? Nigga? Can y'all stop being any more greedy? No. They need more greed. They need more money. They're making trillions, bro. Billions. And it's like y'all made enough fucking money, nigga. Like stop it. No, they haven't. They gonna keep fucking going. Which is fucking annoying. But at least they be trying to fix other shit. So like back in the day, I didn't notice until this week, but EA and BioWare had like a cryptocurrency system for PC niggas to buy DLC for Mass Effect and Dragon Age on like their launcher. I did not fucking know that it existed because I played on console all this time. But they just start giving people that shit like their money back, and they start giving out DLC and shit for free for Mass Effect and Dragon Age on PC because niggas couldn't buy the microtransaction currency no more to buy the DLC on PC. I'm like, what the fuck? That was a thing? I didn't fucking know. EA was doing some wild ass shit. You said it's wild seeing there's one responsibility for Dead Space. Yeah, I mean, Dead Space was a hit until EA just tanked the fucking motive. Until EA tanked the motive, like Dead Space could have been a franchise that kept booming. Exactly like Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Could have been franchises that just kept booming if EA just kept their fucking hands to themselves, bro. And let those studios work. But EA got ahead of themselves, bro. They're like, oh, we're gonna make more money off this shit, bro. Cut this out, put this in, and sell these fucking games. And it ruined them. It definitely ruined them. It ruined the studios because the creators of the studios was like, yeah, bro, I don't want to be a part of this. So they fucking left. Heads of the studios, they fucking left too. Great developers fucking walked away. And then EA is left with a shell of the company that used to make brilliant content. And they're like, make brilliant content. It's like, we don't know how. The ones that did fucking left EA because you fucked us up. And yeah, that's how we got to where we are now. But hopefully EA learns their lesson. And now they're bringing back Dead Space. The development team look like they're doing pretty good. BioWare is bringing back Mass Effect. Hopefully they're getting back together. And that shit's going to be real good. Dragon Age, whenever the fuck that comes out in a year or two, hopefully it's good. They're getting the fucking anime. That shit looks kind of fire. But who knows? In the hands of EA, anything could fucking happen, bro. Anything could happen. We just have to wait to see. But I mean, we can't do shit but consume, bro. We can't do shit but be consumers out here. But yeah, Skate is kind of crazy, bro. EA ass is kind of wild. Oh yeah, fucking God of War. I'd be down for a complete EA doc. Yeah, a whole EA documentary, bro, would be fire. I would go watch that shit. I would pay to watch it, bro. I wouldn't even want to have it for free. I would go pay to see what the fuck EA has been through in all of these years. From EA Big, from when they was making the best, most banging fucking games, from fucking uh Dev Jam all the way to fucking The Sims, That shit was fire. And then EA just fell the fuck off, bro. They're still making more money than ever, but they fell the fuck off to the whole gaming community, bro. And I'm like, how do you lose? How do you fall from grace that hard as a gaming company with so much to offer, bro? I don't understand. But yeah, I would love a documentary on EA just to figure out what the fuck happened to them. Like, who came in charge and shit on y'all whole company, bro? Because somebody had to do it. Somebody had to be responsible for fucking the whole EA company up. And then everybody else just had to fucking run with that shit. But yeah, another gaming news. God of War pre-orders have went out. $250 fucking collector's editions and shit. And people were buying the fuck out of them. You seen fans all over Twitter, bro, all over YouTube. They're showing their receipts. They bought the fuck out of God of War. And I was over looking like, damn, that's a very expensive fucking edition of the game. What the fuck it got in it? So I went to go look up the YouTube video. And it got like, it was like the Horizon one. It had like some plastic toys in it. It had like some art in it. It had like uh some what the fuck do you call it? Like some statues and shit. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. 250, I wouldn't pay that. But like, I mean, the shit looked kind of cool. But then they got a steelbook, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. But then the steelbook didn't have a disc in it. And I'm like, wait, you gotta download the game? Why would you buy a collector's edition when you gotta download the game anyway? And I mean, you buy it for like the whole collection, the whole thing. So you can collect the whole fucking thing. Like, you see, the only collector's edition I got is the Andromeda one back there with the RC car in it that you like drive around with your phone. And I mean, yeah, I bought that shit. I'm a big ass Mass Effect fan. Of course, I was gonna buy one as fast as I could. But the steelbook is over there, and it came with a fucking disc in it, bro. I wasn't gonna buy a collector's edition and it didn't come with a game. You spent all your money on this shit, bro. You can't even just pop the fucking disc in and play it. But I mean, they have to like make it downloadable because PlayStation went with a digital version of their console. So if somebody with a digital console bought the collector's edition of the game, they wouldn't be able to play the collector's edition of the game because they don't have a fucking disc drive. So I understand why they did it, but why didn't y'all just make two different collector's editions, one digital and one physical, and let people buy a physical version of the game? It's so strange that they did that. I mean, I guess they didn't want to put the effort in, but they gave everybody a steelbook, but everybody don't get a disc. It's so fucking dumb, bro. It's so dumb. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense, Sony. It doesn't. But people bought that shit. People loved it. It sold out real fast too. So I mean, them bitches already all sold out. You should play Power Wash Simulator. See, I was gonna play that. I like Peppa Pig. I played that. That shit's actually funny, bro. Peppa Pig is a funny ass game. I don't know why the fuck it's in there, but the video goes up. I think it goes up like tomorrow or Tuesday or some shit. So I've been playing Peppa Pig. I was gonna play Power Wash Simulator, but then I had the live stream today. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to play that legit after, get a recording session going. I might just play it for myself because Power Wash Simulator look like one of those games that you just go around and just play just to be serene and just be cool, play around in this shit. But yeah, Game Pass drops has been kind of fucking crazy, bro. And I mean, they still coming for them to drop Peppa in fucking Game Pass was a big ass fucking deal, bro. Of course, people was online like, "Oh, y'all got Peppa Pig, y'all ain't got no games," and it's like you don't understand, bro. Peppa Pig is a big ass deal to people outside of grown ass men, and Peppa has probably brought a lot of fucking kids to stream Game Pass on their phone, nigga, on a tablet, on their parents' console, bro. They get their kids something to do in fucking Game Pass. And it's gonna keep families buying Game Pass. People are dumb, bro. They don't understand the bigger picture of marketing, bro. They just understand fanboyism. And that's what keep cooking their ass on Twitter. I never owned any collected editions of games. I got my eye out for Breath of the Wild 2 edition, though. Oh, shit, I forgot Breath of the Wild 2. Because, yeah, Bayonetta's coming. Fucking Splatoon is coming. They have a special edition fucking Switch coming out for that. Uh, yeah, and then Breath of the Wild. I wonder if that's gonna actually get a collector's edition. Yeah, kids are gonna fuck with Peppa Pig. You get to create your own fucking character in Peppa Pig, bro. That shit was fire. I was like, I wasn't expecting a Peppa game to be so interactive. Because it's Peppa fucking Pig, bro. You wouldn't expect that from a Peppa Pig game. But they got it. And I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck? I mean, I'm gonna try it. Why the fuck not? Peppa's a fucking meme, too. So, I mean, why the fuck not, bro? Grown ass men gonna play Peppa just like kids are. And they gonna enjoy the fuck out of that. But yeah, that's just funny. Oh yeah, did y'all hear that Bandai got hacked? So this shit happened, I think, earlier this week. I was gonna make a video on it, but I was just gonna save it for gaming this week because I want to know if anybody else heard about this. But Bandai got hacked, and I'm like, who the fuck hacked Bandai? And legit, I'm talking about the FBI. Everybody's investigating why the fuck Bandai Namco get hacked by some people, and I'm like, how the fuck did Bandai Namco get hacked? Who the fuck wanted to hack Bandai Namco, bro? And they put ransomware in their whole system, so Bandai was down for a while. People was like, what the fuck is going on with Elden Ring and shit? Bandai got hacked hard, bro. They lost a whole lot of data, and they got hacked by Black Cat, one of those ransomware organizations that like shut down whole companies and make them pay them to get their fucking data back. They did that to like hospitals and shit. And they're like a whole organization that hacks the fuck out of people, ransomware their systems, and then lock them out from everything and make them pay them to open it back up. And I'm like, that's just fucking crazy. And it takes forever to get rid of the ransomware because that shit's intricate as hell. The FBI been looking for these people for who knows how long, still ain't found them yet. And Bandai was like, bro, they really got us on a leash, bro. It's so crazy. I'm like, they really got Bandai. That shit's crazy. I mean, Bandai, they release games. Nigga, they make Elden Ring. Nigga, they got out here. They making anime games left and right, bro. And people really wanted to hack them. For what? I want to know what the fuck they figured out from Bandai from the hack. Because they haven't released any data that they stole. So nothing's really been leaked from Bandai being hacked or nothing like that yet. Not from what I've seen. But like, they had to have a reason to hack Bandai. You don't just go hack a fucking gaming company as little as Bandai Namco, even though Bandai is kind of big, but they kind of small too in their own way. For what reason? I just want to know the reasoning behind it. I haven't heard anything else. That's why I wanted to talk about it on Gaming News Weekly. Because I really don't know what the fuck happened at Bandai for them to get hacked like that, for one. Yeah, Tales of Arise, fucking, what is it called? I forget the other one. Scarlet Nexus, bro. I don't know who the fuck is. I don't know why they would have. Goldberg's voice. Who's next? I swear, bro. Who the fuck? Yeah, they are a great ass little publisher out here, bro. Why the fuck would they get hacked? And like, what are they taking from them? Cause I mean, I'd rather them go hack Capcom ass. Give us all the secrets on fucking Dragon's Dogma 2 or something. But like, yeah, why the fuck would they choose Bandai out of anybody? Maybe because Bandai's vulnerable and they wanted to do that. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, nobody knows the bigger picture around why the fuck Black Cat, an organization that has attacked like whole fucking corporations, bro, would attack Bandai. Like, choose Bandai this time. Let's go ransomware they ass. Like, for what? What are you doing to Bandai, bro? We need them. How much data, how much money they lost during this shit? Who knows? Because they haven't reported all of it. But like, it's kind of sad that Bandai got cooked on like that. Like, they didn't deserve it. I don't think they did. I mean, Elden Ring was phenomenal. Tales of Arise was good. Fucking Scarlet Nexus is fucking amazing, bro. I enjoyed the fuck out of that. So I don't understand why they would do that. Unless they like get shit on in Elden Ring or something. They got mad. And they're like, I'm going to hack fucking Bandai because I keep getting my ass beat in Elden Ring. And I mean, that sounds like some petty shit, but that could have been the reason. We don't fucking know. But that shit actually fucking happened, bro. And I'm like, that's sad. That's kind of outrageous. Oh yeah, there's another rumor out that Alien, like the people that make like Xenomorph and shit, Alien is getting a VR horror game. And I'm like, oh, that shit sound kind of creepy because we all know what happened with Alien Isolation, bro. But Alien is getting a VR horror game, but they don't know who the horror game is for or what console is it for. And I'm thinking, like, to myself when I heard it, I'm like, if Alien's gonna get a VR horror game and it says it's gonna be on multiple platforms, it got me thinking like it's gonna be a PlayStation game because PlayStation needs something like that because you know they're getting Resident Evil, They're getting Horizon. They need a big name hitter alongside those. And I'm like, it's probably gonna be PlayStation VR. But they can't announce anything yet. Why? Because PlayStation VR isn't on the market. So when I saw that, yeah, I'm like, it probably gonna be a PlayStation VR game. Because the platform is unknown. But it's a VR game. And I'm like, anybody would know if it was gonna be on like fucking HTC Vive or it's gonna be on what the fuck is the other one called? I forget. The other one that connects to PC. Like all of those. Like I know, like people know the Oculus Quest and shit. Like people would know what platform is getting developed for, but now it's an unknown platform. I'm like PlayStation VR, and it might be a fucking hit because the game looked really fucking good. Like the concepts and shit that I seen, it looked fucking good, bro. And I'm like, this alien, I'm not gonna play it because like, come on now, bro. I'm a bitch. I'm not playing no motherfucking horror game, nigga. I'll be in this motherfucker sweating. But Xeno has always been a great ass character. I always enjoyed the all the science behind the Xenomorph and like the Alien franchise. So I mean, the game is probably gonna be fucking good, and it's gonna be a VR horror game. So you're gonna be walking through that bitch with a VR headset on. Xeno gonna come out and grab your ass. You're gonna be fucking dead, bro, and niggas gonna be crying in there. I'm looking forward to seeing people play that shit on YouTube and Twitch and shit. Other than that, Xeno, I hope you get a good fucking game from Sony because you know they're gonna put an effort into it. I enjoy that. They're gonna put effort into the fucking game, and it hopefully it sells well. They get a second one. Who knows? But alien horror game. Can't wait to fucking see people shit they self playing it because I'm not gonna fucking do it myself, bro. I know for sure I'm not doing it myself. But oh yeah, another God of War rumor. Cause yeah, this came up the other day. So God of War, people buying collector's editions is hit, and one of the collector's editions, their like description was saying that God of War is gonna be 4K 30, and I'm like, what? Still, nigga, it doesn't make sense, bro. And they're gonna have like a 60 frames per second like toggle, and it's gonna be dynamic, so it's gonna probably be 1440p 60 again for PlayStation 5. I would play it the non VR version if that was available, but they're straight on VR. Yeah, like it's gonna be a only VR experience, bro. And I'm like, that shit's gonna be fucking brutal because that shit gonna be scary. But yeah, that God of War 4K 30, bro. Still Sony, bro. Come on, you can't make this up. It's still 4K 30, bro. And I mean, it's still a rumor because the game's not out yet. Nobody's been able to test it. But we've seen this with every other one of their fucking games. It comes out 4K 30. They get a 60 frames per second mode, and that bitch be running like 1440p. And it's like, what the? Sony doesn't even support 1440p. Why the fuck are their games always rendered at 1440p 60, bro? It doesn't make sense, bro. And PlayStation is doing this shit to God of War. And I'm like, you couldn't get a native 4K 60 God of War out here, Sony? You couldn't get a native 4K 60 God of War out here. It's still running 4K 30 frames. Sony Santa Monica, bro. Y'all couldn't push that shit. It's looking bad for the PlayStation 5, bro. I don't think it's capable of running 4K 60 like native. I don't think it is, bro. They gonna need a whole lot of super sampling over there. Yeah, that's not it. Especially when the PC niggas has been running this bitch 4K 60 with ray tracing in it, volumetric lighting, bro, with effects going crazy. I even played God of War at 4K 60, bro. Yes, legit on PC. I've played the God of War on PC 4K 60. I'm talking about ultra settings, crazy detail, bro. The game was boring for me, but it looked fucking good, bro. It looked fucking good. And PlayStation can't even give you the best version of your game because PC is going to have it. You can't even get a piece of the best version of your game because PC is going to have it. At least the Xbox version of the game is at least 4K 60, bro. If PC does 4K 60 better because they get minor details higher and shit like that, that's fine. But at least the Xbox version of the game is getting 4K 60 native. And we can have that to say that we got that too, bro. But if PlayStation give you 4K 30 and then you go on PC a couple months later and that shit is 60, bro. I mean, sometimes 30 FPS hit. I mean, yeah, for not action RPGs. Not action RPGs with the combat that God of War is trying to mimic. with that quick time like dodging, blocking, parry combat. There's no way you want a 30 frames per second experience. Why do you think people want fucking Bloodborne to be in 60 frames so bad? Why do you think fucking everybody loved when Dark Souls 3 went 60 frames? Why do you think when Bluepoint remastered fucking Demon Souls, the 60 frames per second mode was the most popular one? Even though it didn't look that fucking good. The 4K one looked better. People went to 60 frames mode because that is what you need from that combat system, bro. You need the fluidity of higher frame rates. And Sony is still fucking up with that with God of War, bro. How are you making God of War Ragnarok, the PlayStation 5 debut release of your biggest IP, and it's still 30 frames per second? I'm like, I don't think the PlayStation 5 is capable of 4K 60, bro. I don't think it is. It has 8K on the box, bro. What is the 8K gonna be running? 25 frames per second, bro? It doesn't make sense. It's a 4K 60 machine, supposedly. And they keep making action games, bro. Like, everybody's seen what happened with Horizon Forbidden West. People left that fucking game and played Elden Ring. Why? Because it was a 4K 60 game. And once you turned it to fucking 60 frames per second, that bitch dropped to 1080p. The shit looked like a motherfucking mud puddle on the ground. The whole Horizon Forbidden West looked like a mud puddle on the ground at 60 frames, bro. People had to wait until legit, wasn't it July when they updated the game? That it looked fucking better, bro. Yeah, that's because Sony's going to support PlayStation 4 for a long time, bro. They need all the money they can get from PlayStation 4 people, so they're going to keep selling PlayStation 4 games. And I think that's part of what's holding back this God of War shit. Because, yeah, Horizon got updated this July, and now it's looking better and running better. But they put like a 40 frames per second mode for people to make it feel better as an action game at 30 frames per second and still look better. And I'm like, these compromises are what niggas didn't want from next gen, bro. People wanted a next gen experience. They wanted to go from 4K 30 to at least 4K 60, bro. Xbox has been doing that consistently, 4K 60 frames. Even fucking third parties have been giving Xbox 4K 60 frames. PUBG just came out with their shit. They're updating their game 4K 60 on Xbox Series X. That's what people pay for the console for. 4K 60 frames per second, bro. Looking good. And then you look on the PlayStation side, 1440p fucking 60. What the fuck is wrong with the PlayStation 5, bro? What is wrong with the PlayStation 5? It's supposed to be a 4K 60 machine. It's not. It's a 1440p 60 machine. Natively anyway. I mean, they could upscale it, they can digitize it, they could super sample it all the way up to 4K as many times as they want, but it's never 4K 60 like they advertise. It's never 4K 60 like they advertise. And people still champion that shit. Like, they're getting over on every one of their fans that talk about graphics and fidelity. I mean, detail in The Last of Us 1 remake looks fucking good. But if it's a 4K 30 game, who the fuck cares, bro? You're gonna be playing that shit in slow motion. And legit, I be playing Smite and shit like that, and I can feel the difference when the frame fucking drops, bro. I can feel the difference when the frames drop because Smite is unstable. It's always been kind of unstable. But legit, you'll be playing that shit at 60 or something. You'll be playing all of a sudden, your ass start moving in slow motion, bro. You will hit the button, latency will be bad. They have the vibrator though. Oh my gosh, bro, the DualSense. That is their next gen feature. That's what makes up for it every time with PlayStation niggas, bro. They're like, oh, the DualSense is so amazing. I mean, I'd rather have a controller that runs longer than vibrates harder. Like, come on now, bro. Like, what the fuck are y'all asking for? PlayStation 4 should have cash cow lasered on top of it. Yeah. Yeah, legit, their controller is a next gen feature. Their controller, bro. Not the internals of their console that's supposed to make games run better, play better, sound better, look better. No. The fucking controller vibration and tension in the fucking triggers, bro. I'm not paying for no tension in the triggers for 10 extra dollars. That doesn't, it's not worth it, nigga. Buy the PlayStation 4 version of the game. Go enjoy yourself with a good story and walk the fuck away from that shit. I'm not about to pay for fucking DualSense features. That is all they're giving you. Because it's a 4K 30 game, you can go play that shit on PlayStation 4 Pro. at 4K 30. You're gonna get the exact same fucking experience, bro. Not no rumble in your trigger. Not so tension in your fucking remote when you want to pull a fucking bowstring. Like, that shit doesn't, that's superficial. You can say it adds to the experience, but adds how much, bro? Adds how much? 35 minutes on your controller time? Your battery life is instantly dead. Yeah, Xbox has platform features, bro, and Sony has what? DualSense features. That is no. I'm not buying a gaming console for DualSense features, bro. That's not one thing that I do. And that's a lot of people choose the DualSense features over actual gaming features, bro. Is the DualSense as far as they claim? I mean, I've held a DualSense. It doesn't feel bad. Like the controller feels like holding an Xbox controller now. Like it's built like this. Even though the sticks are still like in the middle, it's still built like an Xbox controller. So it feels kind of like how you hold an Xbox controller. It's comfortable. And the triggers have resistance in them. But like if you playing any first person shooter, you're turning that shit off. Because niggas gonna be shooting you fast as fuck. Because you have resistance, they don't. So they're gonna be clapping your shit. You turn that shit off when you play Call of Duty, bro. You're not playing fucking resistant, fucking reactive triggers on a first person shooting game. You might play that shit on Horizon because it make you feel better about pulling a bowstring to shoot at a goddamn robot dinosaur, which still doesn't make sense to me in like, in logical terms. But I mean, if the game's fun, it's fun. I'm not gonna play that shit. But if it just gives you just like a little bit of tension on a bowstring pull to make you feel immersed in the game, I'm not one of those immersion ass niggas. I never care about being in a game world to experience a game world. I'm not one of those niggas that want to be like, oh shit, I would be inside that game. Fuck no, bro. They going through the struggle in that. I'm gonna be my real self. I'm gonna let you enjoy yourself getting beat the fuck up in your game that they designed for you, nigga. And I'm gonna just enjoy the ride. Like that's what I do. I don't like being immersed. That's why I don't fuck with VR. Like I'm not an immersion nigga. Yeah, like even in games like legit on Xbox One, when they had the what you call it triggers, the one vibrating triggers that had feedback when you drove and shit, and they like vibrated and shit. Y'all remember that from Xbox One? Those triggers didn't get used in Xbox games. Xbox niggas themselves didn't even use that feature because it was kind of worthless, bro. Like you play like Forza Motorsport 5 or something like that over there, and the triggers vibrate when you drive on cars. When you start hitting like roads and shit, it gets kind of bumpy. The triggers like start rumbling and shit, and it feels weird as hell. So you just go turn that shit the fuck off because it feels strange when you press a fucking trigger to try to drive and it's resistant and it's vibrating. You're like, what the fuck are you doing, controller? I mean, it was cool, but like that's not one thing that you're gonna like fucking gravitate to. Like, oh, I want my trigger to fucking shake on me. Is it just me or is the PlayStation kind of sucked the generation? I sold my PS5 and bought a nice gaming laptop to play Game Pass anywhere. Yeah, the fucking rumble triggers. Yeah, PlayStation 5 is just it's just the PlayStation. The PlayStation 4 was just such a fucking marvel that the PlayStation 5 can't live up to. I think that's what it is. Because the PlayStation 4 did so many things right, because Xbox was doing so many things wrong, that now the PlayStation 5 can't live up to the PlayStation 4. Like how the Xbox One couldn't live up to the 360. Like the 360 did so many things right that everything the Xbox One did was fucking wrong, nigga. Nobody fucked with that shit. They're like, yeah, we're done. The same thing's happening with the PlayStation 5 versus PlayStation 4. Like the PlayStation 5 is still getting fucking supported when the PlayStation 3 lost support fucking instantly when the PlayStation 4 came out. Because PlayStation wanted to get the fuck off that generation, bro. They wanted to start anew. Now, PlayStation 4 is getting everything. PlayStation 5 is getting almost to fucking nothing, bro. And they still have to pay a premium for it. And they're looking like, wait, bro, the PlayStation 4 is still the dominant console this generation. The PlayStation 5 ain't doing shit. And the Xbox is over here looking fucking lovely compared to the Xbox One. Because everything the Xbox One did wrong, the Xbox Series X is doing right. And it's like, now you have a good fucking gaming console. People want that. Because people see the improvement over generation to generation. If you had an Xbox One X and you bought an Xbox Series X, you understand the fucking difference. Sony lacks any progression in their console because they haven't improved on anything. They have the same games coming out. They're still going to PlayStation 4. They're PlayStation 4 games. People can just buy that shit on PlayStation 4. Their controller, debatably better. People like the DualSense or people like the DualShock. The DualShock has a whole lot of fans, nigga. People love the DualShock 4. And Sony made you unable to use the DualShock 4 on PlayStation 5 games. Why? Why did they do that? Because they selling DualSense features, nigga. They sell you DualSense features for $10. That is why they made you not able to use the DualShock 4 on your PlayStation 5. And that made a lot of people mad because they want the DualShock 4. They bought how many of these? They got fucking scuffed DualShock 4s that are probably $200, bro, and they can't use that shit on their PlayStation 5. Why? Because Sony sell DualSense features. And those controllers can't do DualSense features. So that instantly cooked a whole lot of fans in their fan base. You have to use the DualSense. Whether you like it or not, you have to. Like, if I wanted to use my Xbox One fucking custom controller right now, I could. Is this controller better in some ways? Yeah, it's lighter. It's probably not as durable because I had this one for 4 years. I've had this one for like 2 weeks. Well, no, a week. 2 weeks now. Yeah, but like, the latency is better in this one because they improved technology and like the syncing and shit. But like, this one is still fucking damn good. And everything has to do with Xbox, and I can choose which one I want to fucking use at any time. This one has a share button. I don't fucking use it much. So, like, this one doesn't have a share button. So, like, I can't do that. But other than that, like, nigga, you got choice. On PlayStation, fuck no. Use the DualSense. You have to. Niggas don't like that shit. And they're walking the fuck away. The PlayStation 4 just did so many things right. And Sony can't recreate the PlayStation 4 to get the PlayStation 5 to that same standard. Even the UI for PlayStation 5 is hot garbage compared to PlayStation 4. Have you seen the PlayStation 5 boot up? That shit is mid-tier. There's whole memes out here of the PlayStation 4 beep. Like when your girl was like, I'm going to sleep. You hear that beep on the PlayStation 4. And you hear that fucking rising fucking sun sound. And the whole dashboard shows up. That custom fucking animated backgrounds and shit. PlayStation 4 was fire for customization. What do you get on PlayStation 5 again? They took away dynamic backgrounds, bro. They took away the tiles. You get that boring ass fucking load screen. And then you just sit there at this plain ass UI that you can't customize at all, bro. And it's like, damn, they really ripped everything good about the PlayStation 4 out of the PlayStation 5. And then put that shit on the market. That's exactly what the fuck happened. And I mean, some people love that shit just because it's PlayStation 5 and they feel the hype. But a lot of people are like, yeah, bro, this ain't it. PlayStation 4 did better. So just keep a PlayStation 4, get an Xbox One X, get a Xbox Series S or something, and you'll have both experiences for the cheap. It doesn't make sense to really buy a PlayStation 5. Especially like right now when nothing's PlayStation 5 worthy. Not a damn PlayStation 5 game is PlayStation 5 worthy. Because they're all going to PlayStation 4. But yeah, I don't know. PlayStation 5 has been struggling with identity. It has an identity crisis. That's exactly what it is. And Sony expects so much from it. They expect PlayStation 5 to be times 2 PlayStation 4. And it's not going to give them that. It is not going to give them that. And I think Sony's starting to notice that even though they're selling great right now, like they're not hitting hard like the PlayStation 4 is. Niggas not buying games like the PlayStation 4 was getting them to buy games. People are fucking leaving the platform left and right. And all those sales that they got from PlayStation 5s, they noticing like, wait, we've sold 9 times as much as the PlayStation 4 had in the same time, but we don't have as many active users. It's because 90% of your fucking sales were scalpers, nigga. And those consoles are sitting in somebody's warehouse waiting to be upsold. Like, what are you talking about, Sony? Like, they don't understand. You feel like the PlayStation 5 need more unique games? I mean, Sony has their like identity for game development, and they don't want to compromise that. Like, yeah, Dust Falls look fucking crazy, bro. It looks so strange and so unique and so different that I'm looking forward to playing that shit next week. Like, when that shit drops next week, I'm playing the fuck out of that game. I might make a video on it when I first start, but I'm gonna just play the fucking game and enjoy the fuck out of it. Sony, on the other hand, they want games that's gonna make them the most fucking money. And for them, those games are third person, over the shoulder action games. That's gonna make them the most fucking money. So every one of their IPs has turned into that. Is Bungie gonna make a third person action game next? Who the fuck knows? But when they got rid of fucking uh their first person shooters and shit, so Guerrilla can make fucking Horizon, they did that. When they got rid of their other games, yeah, Sony lacks diversity a lot. But they've been buying studios that can be diverse. But then they turn them all into the same type of studio. It's so strange. Because all their studios used to make diverse games. There was games that made like stealth games, Guerrilla made shooting games, fucking Ben made fucking platformers, freaking what are they called? The Last of Us people. Naughty Dog even made fucking Jack and Dexter and shit. Like, come on now, bro. They have so many hits, and they all start making third person action games. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? They all start making third person action games, bro. They even used to have Infamous. That shit's gone. Sucker Punch is making Ghost of Tsushima third person action game. And it's like, bro, y'all need to just stop. But they make a lot of money that way. People love those games. Critics love those games. They're easy to play through, walk through. You understand the story, the characters. You ain't got to work too hard. And it's making them plenty of fucking money, getting them plenty brand recognition. And that's what they're going to stick to. Yeah, they made Sly Cooper. Bro, they have so many different things. Sony has some of the most diverse games in the fucking market. But the games that made them the most money, though, are these third-person action games. And they're just going to keep pushing it until another genre of games start making that much money. Because, yeah, now everybody looking at Xbox, like, Xbox, when you going to make some third-person action games? And they like, I mean, we might make one or two. But, like, they're not about to start pushing third-person action games on everybody because that's what they want. Like, Bethesda's still gonna make their fucking games. Santa Monica made Twisted Metal. Wait, Sony Santa Monica made Twisted Metal? I didn't fucking know that. Twisted Metal Black was one of the most amazing games I played on PlayStation 2. That shit was so good. I didn't know who the fuck made it. I know David Jaffe was the creator of it. I forgot he worked for Sony Santa Monica. I forgot that's where he was from. But yeah, Twisted Metal was so good, bro. And that was some unique shit. Insomniac, yeah, they made Resistance. They made Sunset Overdrive. But now they're just making Spider-Man. Another third-person action game. And it's like, come on now, bro. Y'all have talent over there. Y'all have studios. Even Haven. Haven is making a third-person action game, I think. Or they're supposed to be making a shooter. I don't know if it's a third-person shooter or not. They're supposed to be making a shooter for them. And like Sony needs some diversity, bro. You need to bring the platformers back. I know they got Ratchet and Clank, but y'all gave them like a 3-hour game, bro. For $70, a 3-hour game. Like, come on now, dude. Like, put some effort in that shit. But Sony, they stuck in their own ways until they see another trend that they can blow up on. But right now, third person action games is making a lot of money for them. Twisted Metal Black was the one cool, bro. That shit was so fire. Like, I remember playing through it as Axel. The dude that I think he got in a fucking accident or some shit. And he got his body like destroyed. He was like half a man now. So legit, he like mounted himself into fucking wheels, bro. His arms became axles for wheels. And this man mounted guns on his chest and shit. And he's driving around as a fucking demolition derby man. That shit was fire, bro. Dollface, bro. Her backstory was crazy. Twisted Metal was deep, bro. It was so good. And when you first see the game, all it is just you blowing up other niggas in cars. And until you start getting into their lore and their backstories and shit. And me as a kid, I was like, damn, I didn't fucking know Dollface was getting tortured and shit. And I mean, you know, now. Detroit be- yeah, Detroit Become Human, but yeah, who the fuck made that? Didn't the Until Dawn team make that game? I forget who the fuck made Detroit Become Human. It was it was made by Quantic Dream. Who the fuck is Quantic Dream? Was it just like some third person studio? Oh, they made Two Souls. Oh shit, I remember this studio. I remember Beyond Two Souls. I remember Heavy Rain. Oh, so they always made that type of game, and then Sony just got them to make another fucking game for them. I mean, that makes sense. Cause yeah, Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain was one of those like games. Yeah, I didn't fucking know that. I was wondering who the fuck made that game, bro. Never played Detroit Become Human. I did play Beyond Two Souls. I did play Heavy Rain. Damn, they do make some good ass games over there. But yeah they make like the games kind of how the Until Dawn studio makes games now. Like that's what they used to make. Kind of. They weren't horror games though. They were kind of like story games. Cause I remember playing Beyond Two Souls with the bro freshman year of college nigga on PlayStation 3, and I'm the little ghost man, and he's the one girl that looked like Ellie. And yeah, that shit was kind of fun. That shit was kind of fun. That story was kind of cool too. But yeah, like yeah, Sony needs some diversity over there. Yeah, they get like third party deals, second party deals for like unique games. Like Quadratic Dream is one of those. And they made a good fucking second party deal with them. But like they still don't have much of that going because most of their other deals are like fucking Square Enix deals. They getting third person action games from Square. They getting third person action games from another company, and it's like, are y'all gonna try to get a different fucking game? So yeah, now that they're investing in more studios, they're getting live action live service studios like Bungie, Haven. They're trying to turn into a live service game. From what Bavaria just said, it's gonna be a live service game. But they said Mark Cerny is there working with Haven to make them a game. So I mean, Mark Cerny himself is making games with Haven. Why the fuck are they making a live service game? I mean, Mark Cerny is just trying to teach him how to use the PlayStation 5 correctly. But I mean, he needs to go to fucking Gorilla and all of them to teach him how to use a fucking PlayStation 5 correctly. If they only getting 4K 30 games, and he said it was gonna be 4K 60, bro. So somebody lying. Either Mark Cerny's lying, or they studios just don't know how to use the fucking console, and he needs to go teach them. But yeah, Gaming News Weekly has popped off this. Oh yeah, one more thing about Gaming News Weekly, bro. Knack 3 live service. Oh no, bro. Fucking Knack. I think Knack 1 was good. I don't know about Knack 2. Cause I didn't play it. Knack 1 was pretty fun. Knack 2 was probably mid. That's probably why I didn't play it. Knack 3, I didn't even know they fucking announced Knack 3. Knack 3 gonna be live service. That's gonna be fucking dumb, bro. But Ubisoft came out and they showed a fucking mobile game of The Division. And this is the last topic for Gaming News Weekly. But The Division is getting a fucking mobile game, bro. And I saw that shit and I'm like, wait, The Division 2 is not even worth playing on console. Why the hell are you making a mobile version of it? And I'm like, Ubisoft, they focus on the wrong shit when it comes to these IPs, bro. They need to just start making games how Ubisoft used to, bro. Go make a go make a Rainbow Six Vegas, bro. Go make a Tom Clancy game. They don't know what the fuck they're doing with these IP no more, bro. I mean, what is it called? Quarantine was cool. But other than that, like Ubisoft hasn't dropped anything good. And then they showed Skull and Bones, and that shit's gonna be trash because they showed it to us, and they showed that, yep, nigga, you're a ship. Yeah, the whole Tom Clancy IP that they've been doing, like Ghost Recon has been trash. Uh, Sniper Ghost is trash. Uh, what else? The Division is trash. Rainbow Six is I mean, Rainbow Six isn't bad. It's kind of mid tier now because they live service the fuck out of it, bro. Like they could have just made some story modes, bro. Give us some Tom Clancy stories again. Ubisoft don't want to fucking do that. They failed Assassin's Creed, even though there's a whole lot of new Assassin's Creed fans that replaces the old Assassin's Creed fans. So I guess Ubisoft doesn't see the failure in Assassin's Creed. But a lot of people has dropped off Assassin's Creed, and a lot of people jumped on Assassin's Creed because of the way that it changed. Because Assassin's Creed used to be like this platforming puzzler, assassin game. Now it's just some random ass RPG. Tom Clancy X Defiant, bro, that shit is dead, bro. X Defiant is not coming out. X Defiant is not coming out, and if it comes out, it's probably gonna be free to play, and it's gonna be DOA. X Defiant is not hitting. It's not launching, bro. I know for a fact that shit is not coming at launch. They need to just scrap that and make something different. They are making something else too, another free to play game. Ubisoft just needs to stop live servicing, bro. They need to stop. They need to go back, start making games like they did in the past, bro. Just make some good stories, drop them bitches. You don't need to make $70 games no more. Why the fuck is Skull and Bones $70, bro? That shit is still annoying me to this day. When I seen the Skull and Bones, bro, you supposed to came out 4 years ago. You've been in a development for 10 years, and the first thing you do is drop a $70 fucking Skull and Bones. Really, nigga? Nobody's buying that shit. Nobody's playing that shit. It's gonna be DOA. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Once they showed that, and then it got delayed to hell again, like Skull and Bones did, I lost faith in it. I lost faith in Beyond Good and Evil 2. And it's kind of sad because I was looking forward to that shit. It looked fucking good. It's probably going to be running on Unreal Engine 5, looking amazing. But Ubisoft has fumbled the bag. Yeah. Yeah, make that make sense. Chaos 3 was an amazing game, bro. But Skull and Bones, yeah, $70 game. But you can get Elden Ring for 60. That's what people keep fucking failing to realize. Elden Ring came out. One of the best games in a long time. $60, bro. There's not a $70 game that is launched that is better than Elden Ring. There's not a $70 game that will launch that'll be better than Elden Ring. So God of War, fucking The Last of Us Part 1 remake, Skull and Bones. Nigga, every one of those $70 games is pale in comparison to what Elden Ring has done. They won't rate higher than Elden Ring. They won't sell better than Elden Ring. And they won't play better than Elden Ring. And it's like Elden Ring is $60 fucking dollars, bro. What are they missing? They're missing the fact that good games are not based off price, bro. They're based off game development quality, bro. People think that, oh, I'm gonna sell a $70 game and make more money. No, you're about to lose a whole lot of fucking fans. And you're about to get shit on in the gaming industry. Why do you think Forspoken has delayed themselves indefinitely? Because Forspoken knew coming out this year at $70 with the way it was looking, with all the feedback they were getting online, they were failing at launch, bro. Forspoken was not about to be a $70 hit for Sony. It wasn't. It was about to be a failure. They fucking knew that. So what are they doing? They're dropping another Final Fantasy game instead. I think like Crisis Core is coming out this year, isn't it? And then the second part, the Final Fantasy remake, comes out next year. And that's what the fuck they're doing. Square was like, all right, bro, we fumbled the bag. Forspoken, get the fuck out of here. We're going to drop Crisis Core, remastered. That shit's going to hit. Wait, how the fuck is Forspoken going to have an in-game store? What the fuck is going to be, what are you going to be buying? Fingernail polish? She has like little to no customization. She did have fingernail polish though. That shit was kind of fire. But like other than that, like what the fuck are you buying in Forspoken? That shit. Square is gonna fumble the bag with Forspoken, bro. It's not gonna matter how good the story is supposed to be, how great the world is supposed to be. The whole game is gonna fumble right at $70 at launch. Cause it has no hype behind it. It has no drive to it. Nobody cares about the IP. It's new, yeah, of course, but like you gotta try to build something. But like, yeah, they don't have anything around Forspoken that makes this game seem like it should be bought for $70, and they're gonna fucking lose. Yeah, fingernail polish, fucking dumb, bro. Fucking Forspoken. At every turn, Ubisoft is not Ubisoft. Fucking Square is fumbling the bag with everything outside of Final Fantasy. At every point. And it's like Sony can't really tell them to do better because Sony's like, hey, bro, you making a game for us. You might want to up that par, bro. And they like, we got you. Who Final Fantasy? Everything else is going to be PlayStation 2 quality. That excuse was crazy. That's why Final Fantasy wasn't dropping on Xbox. The excuse was crazy on why. Oh, I mean, Final Fantasy, I mean, the remake, Final Fantasy VII Remake is not dropping on Xbox, probably because Sony has a trilogy deal with Square. And it makes complete fucking sense because the Square is making a trilogy of Final Fantasy VII instead of just releasing Final Fantasy VII Remake as a whole game. They're probably going to drop Final Fantasy VII for PlayStation every time because they made Final Fantasy VII Remake made how many millions in the first like 3 days that it launched on the PlayStation platform alone. Final Fantasy VII hit fucking hard for them. So they gonna sell it again on PlayStation. They give an Xbox Crisis Core. Why? Because that's the beginning of Final Fantasy VII's remake story that they're trying to rebuild for the next generation of console. So we get Crisis Core, the prequel to the remake. Sony gets the remakes all the way up until the third one. Once the third one comes out and the remake is done, like the whole trilogy of Final Fantasy VII, they might just drop them bitches on Xbox. Either they get a Game Pass deal and drop all them bitches in there, or they drop them bitches, each one of them discounted for how fucking much, and just drop them bitches on Xbox for a deal, like how Platinum is doing with Persona. Straight up said the Xbox CPU wasn't it. Who said that? Who said that? Who said the Xbox CPU wasn't it? When Xbox runs every game better than the PlayStation 5 at every turn. Even PlayStation own first party games are not running better than Xbox first party games. So who the fuck said the Xbox CPU wasn't it? I know Square didn't fucking say it. I know for sure they didn't fucking say it. All their fucking PlayStation 2 games that they're dropping on PlayStation. I mean, if the Xbox CPU wasn't in, how the fuck is Crisis Core coming to Xbox? Why is Crisis Core coming to Xbox? If the Final Fantasy engine is too great for the Xbox CPU, why the fuck is Crisis Core coming? Is that the same quality as Final Fantasy VII Remake? It might be a shorter game. But yeah, come on now. They always say some bullshit like that. The Dying Light studio said the same thing. That, oh, the Xbox is just crazy. Yeah, the Series S, bro. The Series S be outperforming the PlayStation 5. Make it make sense. The Series fucking S, the 1080p 60 machine, be dominating the PlayStation 5. Nobody can say it's a technical thing. It has to be a contract between Sony and Square. Search it up. Search it up from who, though? I mean, all these are saying somebody on Reset Era said that Sony wants Final Fantasy to be the PlayStation as its home, so they only want Final Fantasy games to drop on PlayStation. Yeah, because they want Final Fantasy to be a PlayStation like staple. Yeah, but they gonna keep releasing them bitches on PC. But yeah, they probably just gonna come to Xbox later. I don't expect them bitches to not come to Xbox like at all. but they want them to be like on Xbox. I mean, on PlayStation first. Damn, and his reset error is cooking fucking Sony though. That bitch is running at 4K 30, bro. Not even complete 4K. Not even complete 4K, bro. To even get 60 frames. Not even halfway to 4K. Come on now. They're getting fucking shit on. And then PC users are getting 4K 120. Oh my gosh, bro. Sony is just fumbling every fucking bag. But yeah, I mean, if they pay the money to keep Final Fantasy off of Xbox, there's nothing anybody else can do. Like, Square took that deal. And if Square's gonna take the deal, that's fine. They still gonna sell that shit on 3 different platforms. They're gonna sell it on PlayStation. They're gonna sell it on Epic Game Store, because that's what they do. They got to deal with Epic Game Store. And then they're gonna sell that bitch on Steam. So I mean, Square's gonna make the money whenever they can. But yeah, it's kind of a dumb deal to take. But I mean, Atlas was doing the same shit for how long, bro? They was only dropping on PlayStation for like 2 generations. But now all of their shit is coming to Xbox in the same fucking year. We're in the same 12-month time span. All of the Persona games are coming, and their new fucking Soul Hackers 2 is coming next fucking month to Xbox. Why? Because they realized that damn, that deal was actually kind of shisty. Nobody cared about it. But now everybody's hyped that Persona is coming to fucking Xbox. Even Persona is going to Nintendo Switch too. But the fact that it's coming to Xbox just shows that Xbox is a whole fucking machine that people prefer, and they're gonna have to develop for it. You say remember the 14 teraflop PlayStation 5 rumor? No, I don't remember that. I remember the 12 teraflop PlayStation 5 rumor. 14? No, I didn't get that. I remember the 12 one though. And then it ended up being 9.8. 10.2 when it's overclocked. 9.8. I'm like, damn, bro. I mean, but Mark Cerny wanted that. He wanted smart shift technology to use more CPU or more GPU when you don't need it. And I mean, that's what they chose. Mark Cerny built it, bro. Dreamcast guy. Who the fuck is Dreamcast guy? Who is that? Dreamcast guy? Do I need to look that up? Who the fuck is Dreamcast guy? Oh, he's a YouTuber. Oh. And he make a lot of clickbait content. Oh, that's kind of sad. Okay. All right. That nigga said the Bethesda showcase was bad. Oh, that's kind of funny. Wait, his name is Dreamcast guy and he's a PlayStation fanboy? That's crazy, bro. He does make a lot of clickbait content. He probably just does this shit because he had nothing else to do. No, I don't know who he is. I just looked him up, bro. Fuck Dreamcast guy is. I don't partake with fanboyism on online. So I wouldn't know. Like when I interacted with King Thrasher the first time, that was the first fanboy I ever fucking talked to. And then like we don't talk no more because he came to my live talking some fanboy shit and I had to cook his ass live. And I ain't never talked to him again. But that was the only fanboy nigga I really seen. Then you know like MBG them, like the big ones. Cause those niggas be every fucking where. When I made fanboy content, bro, PlayStation fanboys used to link me MBG to try to like debunk what I'm saying or some shit. Like that's how I learned who MBG was. And I'm like, oh, he's the king PlayStation fanboy. He might not even be the biggest. He's just the biggest that I know. Because that's all I fucking know. Like if niggas don't show me, bro, I wouldn't know. I didn't never even fucking heard of Dreamcast guy. How big is he actually? Because his videos was, I mean, they were doing fine. Hold on, let me look that nigga up again. I guess. Cause I mean, he's not popping that hard. I mean, he's not getting millions of views on YouTube. So I mean, he might not be like a big fanboy. I mean, he got 22,000. Oh damn, he sounds like a fucking dumbass too when he talks. It's kind of weird. All right, I definitely won't watch his videos. He's a saliva guy. What the? Who is saliva guy? Do I need to look that up too? He sound like he was drowning too. Hold on. Who the fuck is saliva guy? That didn't pop up. Who the fuck is saliva guy, bro? I think now you're just making shit up. Cause I don't know these people. Now you're just making shit up before. Yeah, he's just making shit up. I just look up saliva guy and that shit didn't pop up anything, bro. He's trying to play with me. He just used to watch his content years ago. He just watched the video. What a saliva is a video called Saliva Guy? You have to send it to me on Discord or something, bro. Cause I don't know where it is. I looked it up, bro, and the search came up with nothing, bro. The search came up with nothing. Who the fuck is Saliva Guy? Yeah, I can't find it. I can't find it. Bavari's trying to play with me, bro. You know I don't know who the fuck it is. Oh, Dreamcast guy is Saliva Guy. I mean, I just heard his voice for like 3 seconds, and I kind of understand now. Cause it sounds like he's drowning in his own spit for some reason when he was talking. Now that you say that, cause he started, he was like, fucking dumb, bro. I mean, how long has he been making content? I literally never heard of bro. Wait, I might have did a fanboy video on him. Maybe on my channel somewhere. I might have had him on a fanboy video. Maybe. Cause he might have said something stupid on Twitter. And I saw it. And I made a comment on it. What the why do he talk like that, bro? I could not watch this nigga content. My good friends, Review Tech USA is a good friend of his, bro. That's kind of sad because Review Tech USA is another trash ass fucking content creator. For sure. I know for sure Review Tech is a horrible content creator, bro. That nigga he just does shit. That nigga been making content since 2008. Damn, that's kind of sad. Doc just posted a Peppa Pig video. Doc made content? Wait, Doc that was just in chat? I didn't know Doc was a content creator. What is his name? Oh, Doc got 5K. Damn, Doc a pretty good content creator, isn't he? Yeah, Review Tech is definitely garbage, bro. But yeah, this nigga Doc just made a bro. My Peppa Pig video goes up in like a day or two. That shit's funny, bro. That nigga made a what did he make a pig? That nigga made a pig himself. That shit's funny, bro. This nigga Doc actually made content. I didn't fucking know that. I'm subscribed to my boy. Subscribe to Doc. I didn't know he made content. But I'm gonna go watch his Peppa Pig video after this is over. But legit, yeah, bro. That shit's crazy. I didn't fucking know. That nigga Dreamcast guy does sound like he's about to spit a loogie out on the camera every time he say words, bro. I only seen the one video. Like when you click on his profile and that video starts, that first like 3 seconds of him talking, bro. I'm like, yeah, I'm not listening to this nigga. Like his voice is not a voice that I can listen to. On folks, I'm not dealing with this shit. But yeah, damn that nigga Dreamcast guy, bro. That's kind of sad. But yeah, that was it for Gaming News Weekly, bro. We got all the content. We talked about all that. All the gaming news that I had anyway. There's probably plenty of gaming news coming out when when this live stream ends. It always fucking happens like that. But for right now, I think all the gaming news is all wrapped up. I mean, there's some shit that just popped up about Apex, but I mean, I don't really care about that. But yeah, I wonder when the fucking Activision Blizzard deal gonna be done for Microsoft, since both of Sony deals are fucking done. So since both of Sony deals is finished already in a matter of months, bro, I wonder when Xbox's deal is gonna be done. But yeah, I'm ending it right here. So thank y'all for coming out. This has been a good gaming news weekly, bro. I started it kind of late too. I think I started like what 1:30 or something like that. So I really need to get the timings right when it comes to live streaming. But I'll be busy as hell, and then I come in and I get the live stream ready. So yeah, all feedback is good feedback. So yeah, thank you again for coming out and watching. I had a good stream. Hope y'all had a good stream too. And you said Activision 1 month away, in my opinion. Hopefully it is, bro. Cause I mean, if Activision Blizzard gets done before Call of Duty like launches in October, or even after, then Xbox is they're gonna be set for a long time, bro. But yeah, that's been a good gaming news weekly, bro. Thanks, Cool Breeze, everybody for coming out. I'll see y'all in the next stream. And yeah, we out.